Yo. I'm out here early, about to head down to see the Griff celebration. The new photo he got. See what's up with that.
Hi, honey.
Reunion tomorrow, sweet pea.
No, what time it start?
We start at 11 to 7 p.m. I want to see you up there.
I swear I'm coming.
Even for a few minutes.
Okay,
Let the people know you still loved and you around and everything. You know?
I'll make sure I'll be there tomorrow.
All right, baby. Looking forward to it. What up, Al?
What's happening, Cal?
All right. So yeah. Reunion tomorrow, Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Be there. Bring your chairs. Bring your own chairs, your lawn chairs, your folding chairs that you stole from the center. That's the man right there. Everything good, brother? Time for a haircut. We got to get that haircut. All right. Yeah, so 11 to 7, Saturday, Waverly. Seems like it's gonna be a big one. People flying in. People coming from out of town, locally. Get your shirts from Myra and Butter and Wade and Marlo, and you know, if they got any more left, I'm not sure. So holla at them. I'm not sure if they'll be selling them at the reunion because they might be sold out by then, but who knows. But once again, bring your chairs. A couple people say they grilling their own food. Shout out to my cousin Sid. He doing his thing as usual. Guess we gonna make that kind of like a family reunion every year up there, which is good. The weather look like it's gonna be great. I ain't even gonna talk about rain. I ain't gonna say nothing about rain. But yeah, it look like it's gonna be a good day. Shout out to the other groups. Dutch Point, I put a flyer on their page. They didn't say nothing bad about it. Beverly Square gave the most praise, and a couple people liked it or whatever. Put it on Park Street page. I don't really know all the groups, but Beverly Square showed love, and shout out to the Vail people that went to the Beverly Square thing. I heard Nelton Court doing something. Shout out to Nelton Court if y'all doing something. I think it was in September. Somebody told me that, or September now. I don't know if it's the end of September. I can't remember. But shout out to Nelton Court. Shout out to Beverly Square for keeping it locally. I like it being local, so people don't have to get a ride and all that stuff. Like right here, Waverly, just gotta catch the bus like Sweet Pea. I ain't gonna say get your ass on the bus, but get your ass on the bus. Sweet Pea say she coming through, so you know it ain't like she gotta get a ride to Manchester or Windsor where some of the other people doing their thing. Whatever. What up now?
I like that having a hell.
Still repping. Oh, you ain't know he died? Yeah, he died months ago.
Nah, they just had him on the news. I had him on Fox 61 this morning.
Yeah, because they about to. Yeah, that's where I'm about to head down. I'm walking down there. He got the big painting, the mural on the wall. Yeah.
So it was busted up
today. Yeah. They just giving him like a day. This day is Griff Day or Heaven and Hell Day is gonna be official.
That shit go way back.
Yeah. I'm from the Ville, so I was right there in the plaza and everything. Oh, Butter, that's my guy. He's my guy. Both Butters, there's two Butters, but
Butter that dated Meryl side and Butter that from the other side.
Right. David Knighton.
I'm like, damn, Heaven and Hell.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta be an OG to know what Heaven and Hell.
Yeah, those are my guys, man.
I get that respect,
He started right there out in the front with the little table and everything, you know, before he even got into the little store there or whatever.
It got to the point that the area was having a house. Like,
Yeah.
That's what Ghost and all them niggas tried to open over there.
Yeah, he started it. I'm glad, you know, they giving him some recognition and other people starting their own clothing line or whatever too. So it's all love.
He was the originator of the clothing line.
Yo, but you know,
from the city.
they posted a picture on his page of Jay-Z, Nori.
Oh, he had all them
There
dudes.
was another rapper that they posted.
Jay-Z,
He like this.
the whole Wu-Tang, that was his crew. The Wu-Tang was his guys. All right, baby, see you guys. Yep. Shout out to Griff. Shout out to Griff. You guys recognize my hat. Shout out to Griff. That's where I'm headed right now. Want to finish up. I should have invited them to the Vail reunion. Since they act like they know. So, dude said, butter that. Went with Marisol. Shit. That's a good one. But anyway, reunion tomorrow. Supposed to be a day like today. The weather, so what you're getting today is going to be almost like what you're going to get tomorrow. It ain't going to be extremely hot. That's why we actually changed it to September, because we used to do it in July and August, you know. But I think once COVID happened, we tried to push it back to like a cooler month where nobody's worried about nobody coughing and stuff. And September just seemed like the perfect month to do it. And that's where we at. I think we should do it in the summer because the kids needed book bags and all that stuff before they went to school. But now we'd be about a week off from that, but it's all good. Still get the damn kids to go back. Shout out to Bo and his wife for their donation. Oh boy. Show Griff some love. All because of my hat. My hat, I ain't gonna say it's old, but it's old. But it's still repping, definitely. Definitely. Anyway, I'll stay on for another few minutes. But that's where I'm actually going. See what's up down there. These guys didn't even know Griff passed away. Damn. I don't remember the date, so people ask. You know, so many things happen in our lives. We get our dates confused and the events confused and stuff. But and just died. He's on the news. It's been a couple months. So I can't hug the whole street, people. Gotta give up some space. Gotta give up some space. You making it, brother? Gotta give up some space. Gotta give up some space. Got a minute and a half. Like I said, I'll give y'all 10 minutes. Shout out to Bob Snake Brother. Bob Snake Brother sitting down here in this chair. Normally hollers at me unless it's ladies today. Bob Snake. The Malden Brothers. Normally sitting here. That's about it. Be there. Be there or be square. Ladies, be there or be square. Good morning. Have a good day, ladies. Got about 30 more seconds on here. I will holler at you guys later, tomorrow. Oh yeah, make sure you go to the group page and like my picture and stuff. Of course, we're gonna be getting more tomorrow. Anyway. Part 2. Ooh, just walking down Main Street. Straight down Main Street. I started at this place. We started at so now I'm headed over here to Heaven's Park. See my boy Griff. See what's popping with this. Oh boy. This is a different crowd. This is kind of, I ain't gonna say last minute. It is what it is. We're here. Let's see what's going on. There's Griff again. There's the people. There's the people.
Oh yeah. It's fantastic. You ready for tomorrow?
Definitely. You ready for
You
tomorrow?
ready? You ready?
I'm always ready.
I'm about to play ball tomorrow.
Oh yeah? We
Yeah.
need a basketball. Do they got a basketball? I don't know if they got a basketball going up there.
They got a court.
Well, they got a court. Bring the ball.
That's where you used to take us to go play ball.
True.
We used
True.
to walk through Chappelle. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
So yeah, remember that's where we had the so we had some serious. So when I came up with Josh
Josh and
and
was Eric there?
and Eric.
Yeah, Josh, Eric.
So that's who we we had some serious
Trick.
games and Tricky.
And
Yeah,
Trick.
Trick. Yep. So it was us three, and then we would my favorite. I really learned how to play basketball better after that summer because we would play at in the Ville. There was 3-on-3 games
Right.
in that court right there.
Right.
And so it'd be Trick wasn't that good at basketball.
Right.
It was
Josh and Eric.
Josh
was
and
nice.
Eric. Yeah. So I would play with them.
Yeah.
And we would play other people. We would play grown men.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And I remember that.
Well,
time.
once you was down in the Ville, you're gonna learn how to play
Yeah.
basketball
Yeah.
and stuff.
No problem. No problem.
Oh, a bus? Oh.
So, thank you. So we would play grown men, but it was what I appreciated is that like we were at that age, we were like 13 and 14,
Mm-hmm.
but the grown man would block this shit,
Right.
like you know what I mean, like
That's the only way you gonna learn.
yeah. I remember one time I got blocked embarrassingly.
Yeah.
But it was good because I thought I had an open layup. I was cherry picking, and
Right.
he just came from the back and just served.
He's good to get better again.
Where you going? I have a job vacation.
That's good.
Stepson. Moving back here.
Yeah.
Came down here. Yeah. 3 o'clock. I'm gonna do presentations.
I think did have that training that he did, and he was tough on the kids, but dando direcciones. And they'd be like, oh, ¿tienen que ir algo? You know what I mean? Because when you drive by, you know what I mean? And it rivals, you know, the big one right there. You know what I mean?
What I wasn't ready
Tú sabes, you know, the door against all these things in grass, you know what I'm saying?
when I get
You know,
down to
it's gotta be anticipated.
I'm not there anymore. That was part of it.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I've been, you know, putting in work in the community for over 30 years. You know, I ain't just show up. Yeah, exactly. From the Ville, Bellevue Square, Chatterow. D side mostly in Chatterow. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really cross over to A side. I ain't crossed that bridge to A side. Because the one time they was just like they didn't know you. They was gonna try to take your hat or something.
The A side. When we was over there, we was with the center because the Y put a community center over there.
A-side,
so from the Ville,
right.
And we helped out get that going over there in Chattanooga or whatever. So we did that.
Yeah. So it was like the only way to get to A side, you had to cross that bridge.
Yeah. And I never knew about that bridge till years later. Now it's just like Flatbush.
Yeah, it's Flatbush. You always, but like you had, and so they knew they were waiting on the other side.
Yeah.
So you had to go there because Shorty's was over there. Yeah. So once you was in that, you were in the area. You know what I mean? And then my grandmother was in Rice Heights. So, but yeah, man, all over.
Yeah.
Excited. Yeah, man, I'm excited too. I'm excited at what we can do. You know. Excited about what we can do. Yeah, no. Well, I think that's the other thing too. Is like when you get in front of people, you want to do it. You know, you have to be able to, you know, project confidence in a way that. And I think that often happens a lot of times with honesty. The whole house. That's my grandma used to say.
I got it now.
Let me see if I can get all of this in.
No, I can pull it right out. What up, Roger? What up? Hey, man. How's business? You still eating? All the time? Wait, you're not eating. I stay in that gym, you know, I keep on this thing tight. So when they touch me, I'm 52 now. You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta stay tight with these things, man. Young girl, we want that. You know what I mean?
Hello, I'm good. Yourself?
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
I'll give you a
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This side is another.
Okay.
And cars. Right there, man, in Windsor Street. Right there on Man in Windsor. You know, you come across the bridge. Yeah, but right there, man. Like if you come across the bridge, that's detail shop. Right there. You go right there.
Yeah, I just set up to have like one in there too. What do you think?
No, you know when I left, yeah, it's just a place to go. It's better for me there. Too much clubs, niggas, action cars, shootouts over there. So I had to move my couch over there. Ranch house.
Yeah.
Gunfire, car come out there, car got bullet holes. Yeah. So you gotta go speak to the phone. Dog, man. Yeah. Working Massachusetts.
No, it's okay.
I want to be.
Hey.
Nobody saw it. Everybody like ugly as hell too. Like the backpack. That's just because
We went in there.
Was he waving at you? Okay. I just want to make sure, because he already waved at me, and I was like, it's not me. It's not me.
Good morning and welcome. welcome to a wonderful day and a wonderful opportunity to celebrate a wonderful human being in the likes of Anthony Griffin. We are delighted to be here this day. I am Shelley Best. I'm the CEO of the Greater Hartford Arts Council, and we consider it an honor to be here this morning as we celebrate the legacy and life of Anthony Griffin in this significant way. We are so grateful for the partnership with the City of Hartford through our Hartford Creates initiative, which allowed us to fund this wonderful monument and tribute to Anthony. And so to hear more about the wonderful work, we're going to bring on the City of Hartford's Arts Mayor, none other than Luke Bronin. Let's give him a hand praise as he comes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Best. Good morning, everybody. I am going to say a few words, but I think before I do, I'd like to ask Imam Kashif Abdul Karim to come up and lead us off in prayer. Imam?
In Islamic tradition, we'd like to open up with the Fatiha, the opening prayer of the Quran that Brother Anthony used to recite every day, many times a day. So let us begin. And we then translate into English. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. With God's name, the merciful, benefactor, merciful Redeemer, all the praise belongs to God, the cherisher and sustainer of all the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship, and thy need we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those upon whom thou hast bestowed thy grace, those whose portion is not wrath, and who goeth not astray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much, Imam. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. I know that Anthony's faith was important to him, and I think it would have meant a lot to him that we could start off this tribute with that prayer. So thank you, Imam. I want to say both welcome and thank you to Anthony's family for being here. We're so proud as a city that we get to celebrate his legacy, and so grateful that we get to do it together with you. Anthony was rooted here in Hartford, but what he built extended so far beyond. It put Hartford on the map. It was a brand that represented the city and the creativity and the beauty of this city so far beyond, to the top of the music world, to international recognition. And through all of that, he remained connected, rooted, and deeply committed to this city. And even as he achieved fame far beyond Hartford, he continued to see it as one of his most important missions to lift up other entrepreneurs in our community, to see the power and the potential in this city, and to help other people see that power and potential in themselves. And it's such an incredibly fitting tribute that for so many people, as they enter the city of Hartford now, they will see Anthony on this beautiful mural here at Heaven Skate Park. And also, I think a nice serendipity that the creator of the Heaven or Hell brand, which was extended so far around the world, should be celebrated here in Heaven Skate Park. So I want to say thank you to so many people. First of all, again, to his family. I know that Karen Taylor on our team, who couldn't be here today, worked closely with Mariah and Anthony's family to recognize him and honor him as part of our Juneteenth celebration this past summer with the city's Juneteenth shirts incorporating that Heaven or Hell logo. But I want to acknowledge Karen and say thank you. I also want to say a huge thank you to Reverend Dr. Shelley Best and the Greater Hartford Arts Council for their partnership in helping to lift up the arts in this community and make sure that art is at the heart of Hartford. And this is one example. You know, as we created the Hartford Creates partnership, we wanted it to help sustain and expand the big cultural events that we had, but we also wanted to use it as a chance to beautify our public spaces, to show beauty in unlikely spaces, to allow us to be surprised by art that brings joy or brings some reflection. And I think this is a perfect example of that, because as you pass by this park, whether you're using it, whether you're walking by, whether you're driving by, whether you live in the city or come from outside the city, you can see this giant of Hartford welcoming everybody who passes by, and standing as what I hope will be a permanent monument to all of those people in our community who create so much, who build so much, but who continue to reinvest themselves in this community and in lifting up other people. You know, I said this, something similar when we unveiled the statue of Doc Hurley over by MLK School, that all around the country, you know, communities are having debates about what monuments need to be taken down because they don't represent the values of that community. Well, I'm so proud that here in Hartford, we're coming together to put monuments up to people who deserve to be recognized because of what they have done for our community and beyond. And I think this is another great example. And just like so many kids will walk by that statue of Doc Hurley and see themselves in that statue and recognize greatness in somebody who gave so much to this community, I think the same thing is true on this mural right here. So I hope that for many generations, young men and women will walk by this and ask their parents or grandparents, who was that? And they can tell the story of Anthony Griffin and what he created, what he built, what he did for this community, and what he represented to this community. So again, thank you to the Arts Council for their partnership. Thank you so much to Mariah Griffin, Anthony's daughter, for your partnership in all this, and we're again so grateful to you and your whole family. And thank you to Ellis Echeverria, who is the artist that created this beautiful image and this beautiful recognition for Anthony. I'm going to turn this back now to Shelley, but I just want to say, I also want to acknowledge our City Councilman, Nick Lebron, who is with us today, and say thank you to all of our City Council members, because they're partners in this Hartford Creates partnership in making sure that we invested resources in arts in our community, in the creators in our community. That's what this is about. And so with deep gratitude to everybody who's here, and just reflecting the pride of this whole city, I want to say this man represents both greatness and goodness in our community, and there's no better welcome to Hartford than this mural right here. So thank you again, and Reverend Dr. Shelley Best, back to you.
One thing that people don't often think about is what happens to the family when there are the change makers in their midst, the creative disruptors like an Anthony Griffin, knowing that he, doing all the great work that he did in community, was sacrificing so much time with family, and yet he had a family that embraced the great work and the mission, and is also celebrating this great work beyond. And so we know that families give up so much when we give so much to community, but it's a blessing to celebrate along with the family and hear from Anthony's daughter, Mariah Griffin. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes.
I was going through my dad's stuff and I found like a little bit of a bio, but it's like really short and sweet, and I just want to read it. Okay, well, my dad wrote a letter talking about himself and everything else, and I found a letter, and he was talking about Mr. Ellis in the letter, but it was forgotten, so I'm just gonna read this, and hopefully you'll find something out of this. Heaven or Hell Clothing Company was founded in 1995 by Anthony Griffin. He started as a Connecticut retailer vending on his block on Barber Street in 1990 and opened his first proprietorship in 1994. We hope our products are your go-to option when you need a great conversation piece and or fashion statement to complement your identity and individual expression. We offer a variety of styles, colors, patterns to illustrate our logo and intentions behind its meaning, consequences, and the need to take in a moment before the one acts to consider the consequences. We value your business and look forward to serving you with the highest quality materials at the lowest prices available on your demands. Anthony and his team, Butter, Guy, Roger, and everyone else that was a part of the Anthony Griffin's Anthony Clothing line on Barber Street, Dudley, and plenty of other men. We hope your experience with us will last a lifetime. We offer wholesale upon proof of resale certification and store photos. We have a great customer support team that is always ready to help you. So that's something that my dad left, but that's not what I'm supposed to read. But I want to thank you guys all for coming. This is beautiful. Thank you for everyone that's here, everyone that said they wish they could have been here, but this is a work day. And I miss my dad. I thank all my family for being here, and I just don't know what else to say. This is a beautiful mural. Thank you for making it right, because it was completely wrong.